What is up? So, I am not recording on my camcorder because, as I stated in the little update, the laptop I used to edit on has a problem. So we got the charger in, and it's not the charger. It's not a bad charger. I plug it all in, and it still won't do anything. So, next logical step in the process is the battery. I mean, it's got to be the battery. Battery probably malfunctioned, or it might have just gotten old. So it turns out it's an older laptop than we initially thought. It was the MacBook Air from 2011 to 12 or something like that. They actually classify it vintage now. Yeah. So, which is a problem. I have no computer to do any editing on, so that's why I'm shooting it on my phone. Probably can tell quality-wise. I'm looking at the. It doesn't look too bad, but because the microphone that's on the iPhone sucks so bad, I'm using a lav mic right here. You can see that? Yeah. So it's that one that I got, the Pop Voice. It's the one that wouldn't work on the camcorder. Camcorder requires a powered microphone, so you got to get the lavalier. If you're gonna use a lavalier with that camcorder, it has to be the one with the inline battery thing. This one is not powered. This one draws power from the device you're using, so it'll work for your phone. It'll work for an iPad. So, anyway, I didn't want to leave this. I didn't want to leave my channel just like until we got the computer fixed. So I'm just gonna continue doing this from the phone until the computer's fixed, and I'll be able to actually edit out a real video for you. So we did single reps last night. Today is Saturday. Last night we did single reps training. We didn't shoot really any of the early reps. We only, Hector didn't even want to shoot his really. He wanted to try to shoot the 385, but he didn't pull it, so that's not going to go up on here. What did happen, I hit a new PR last night. Go figure. A month and a half, 2 months ago, I hit 405 for the first time and was excited, and last night I did it again. What I really want to do here is explain to you my amping up method a little more in depth. I know I explained it before, but today this video will be a very good one. To see it in action, to see the change. So yesterday, Friday, I'm not going to go into details at all, but late in the afternoon, I went from 0 to shit. Like 0, okay, let's go say I went from 0 to rage mode in like 1 second flat. I'm not gonna go into what happened. Has nothing to do with the shop. It's outside the shop, personal stuff. And I guess again, I went from 0 to full rage beast mode in like 1 second, and I needed a way to kind of release that, right? So naturally, lifting last night was the best course of action. Now, I explained to you before, the internal mental side, psychological of your psyche, of your mentality, is the shadow. I have a very symbiotic relationship with my shadow. Some people choose to lock it away somehow in the darkest recesses of their minds, and some turn to substance, drugs or alcohol, to keep it locked. Others allow it to come out full force, and those are the ones that end up becoming horrible people that end up in prison for horrible crimes. I said horrible a few times there. And there's people like me who who acknowledge its existence. I acknowledge mine. We actually, again, live a very symbiotic relationship. He does like to step his toe out past the line a little bit every now and then, but I just kind of have to put him back. He almost came out yesterday. Well, he did come out. He did show his ugly face for a few minutes. But the relationship I have with my shadow, my dark side, I feed it whatever it wants. Basically, I feed it. It kind of is a representation of any anger, sadness, dark emotions, right? And I give it to that side, just to leave myself a happier person. But you can't just keep feeding it like that, because it does bottle up. So you have to release it somehow, and I do it. I tap into it and use it to amp up when it comes to a lift. So the following 3 clips you're gonna see are the heavy lifts I did last night. I'm not even gonna go into what the weight was. I'll let you see that for yourself. If I can figure out how to do a voiceover, I may do that. I don't know. I am gonna have to overlay some music on top of it because of a copyright problem, because we had our own music and I have certain amping up music to use. I can tell you this: the first song was Die Motherfucker Die by Dope. The second clip I had I Fucking Hate You by Godsmack, and the third one was the Heretic Anthem by Slipknot. 3 very angry sounding songs, and it was probably the best way I could think of to tap into that shadow, that dark side, that bad juju go inside my head. I'm still frustrated and pissed off right now, but not like yesterday. Right now I can deal. Anyway, that's really what this is about. And because I did say I was going to post some single rep training videos. Now, I didn't really have any intentions of lifting, of moving the weight up like that. You know what? I'm just going to cut it to those clips, and I'll come back at you afterwards and kind of give you an explanation of what was going through my head. All right? I'll catch you guys in a bit. Bye.
Good? Fucking go. You gotta pull it. Damn. It's getting too easy for you. It's getting way too easy for you. There you go. Okay. Got this shit done. Fucking hit this guy. There you go, pull it, you got it. There you go, lock out.
PPR.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Woo! Fucking gone. There you go, pull it, you got it. Keep going. Damn. Hey, look at that.
You key, yeah. No. Cut that part. Hey guys, so you saw that. The 405 lift was not very hard. That was actually the deepest I went into it. I went deep into that amp up. Holy crap. Not gonna lie to you guys. my eyes were bloodshot and watering. Now, my eyes normally are bloodshot and normally watering after a lift like that, especially when I use smelling salts. But I'm gonna be honest with you right now. Part of the watery eyes were, I guess you can call them tears of anger. I found myself having to work harder last night in the coming down part. You know, when you amp up, and it's just like it suddenly become rage filled. I had to spend a good several minutes of just saying nothing, doing nothing, breathing, just bringing it back down. The next lift was the one I was most proud of, actually. I missed it. I missed that lift on Monday. Wasn't a success. Last night I pulled it 415. New PR for me. So of course I said, oh, what the hell, let's go up to 420. I'm not trying to imply anything. I don't smoke weed. It's a number on the bar. Okay, it's a weight. That's all it was. That didn't work out. I moved it. But here's the fun part. When I went back and watched these videos, only now am I realizing the bar is flexing. If you didn't notice it, go back and look. Even at the 405 lift, just a little bit, not a whole lot, but it's bending, it's flexing. You see it more on the second lift, the 415 one. But holy shit, I didn't think I'd ever get the bar to flex like that without using like a deadlift bar. But hey, I'm happy, I'm proud, frustrated, still a little angry, but I was able to purge a lot of that last night. So I'm not as angry as I was yesterday. It was frustrating yesterday. So anyway, this is just a little update because I did promise a lifting video. Hector was okay last night. He didn't do the greatest. It was another off night for him. He's had a lot more off nights than I have lately. When you're kind of pent up and a little rage filled, right? Good way to get that over that punching bag. Go lift some super heavy ass deadlifts. Just make sure, please. I ask this very seriously. If you're gonna go do deadlifts like that, make sure you are using proper form. Okay? It's not, oh, this feels right, I should do it this way. Don't do that. Because chances are, if you do go that way, you're lifting it completely wrong and you're gonna hurt yourself. Potential hernia, slip disc. Make sure you're doing it right. So that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoy that. You get to see a little bit more of my really deep amping up. It was fun. You know, when you do stuff like that, you learn a lot about yourself too. And I did learn a couple things about myself last night that I didn't. There was a couple things, okay? One thing I always knew but kind of forgot, and the other thing was new. So, but it's personal stuff. I'm not gonna get into it. As for why I was so angry and rage-filled yesterday, I'm not gonna go into that either. Just understand that it did fuel my lifting last night, and it was glorious. 415 pounds. I hit a new PR. Not long after I hit a PR. So that's the other thing. Okay, before I cut this off, before I leave you guys, we're gonna continue the single reps training. We're not gonna go back to 3x3s. We're not gonna do any of the weird shock stuff. We're gonna stick with the singles, and each time we're gonna try to move that max part higher. So, oh crap! I pulled the microphone cable. So I hit the 405 on Monday and worked my way back down from there. So remember, after you hit the 1 rep max during single reps training, you hit the 1 rep max, and then the next rep you take only 95% of the 1 rep max. Then you do another rep at 92% of your 1 rep max, and you do one more rep at 90% of your 1 rep max. So last night I got to 415, which meant that my next rep after that would be 395. 380, 375. Now, or 370, 375. Yeah, 375. Holy crap, those three reps after the 1 rep max are freakishly hard. So be careful doing them too. Make sure if you can't handle it completely raw, throw a belt on. Okay, get one of those 10 mil thick lifting belts. Dual prong is, I feel, is a little more stable. Not the single prongs, but anyway, that's just me. So I'm going to cut it off here because I did promise a lifting video, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching me go into rage mode. It's kind of like being in those first-person shooters when you get hit berserker mode. Yeah, it's like that. It's fun too, and it was great. I felt, I was coming down from a rage-fueled lift for the 415, and part of me was still, and the other part of me was like, holy shit, I just got 415, yeah, buddy. So there was this weird contradictory thing going on in my head. Anyway, this has gone on long enough. I want to thank you for watching. Continue to keep up with me. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this video and to my channel to keep up with what I'm doing. Forgive me if I'm talking a little slower. I'm kind of tired right now, and I haven't had any coffee at all today. I've had a bowl of oatmeal, but I haven't had any coffee. So leave me a comment if you have any questions too. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Hopefully the next one, it might be a week before we get the battery. So the next one will probably be shot on my phone again. Hopefully the one after that will be with the new camcorder. All right, catch you guys in the next one. Peace.